Vivek, today I will explain you how can you use conditional statement in Java to implement the real life problem. Also, I tell you the complete syntax of the conditional statement.
Okay, sir.
Vivek, before starting the discussion about conditional statement, we needs to know about relational operators because in Java to make a decision you have to test the relationship between things.
Okay, sir.
Vivek, this is the relational table which shows the relational operators in Java. All the operators listed here are binary operator. This means they always work on to compare two things together and return is a boolean value, means either true or false. In first case, here a variable I is declared teaser type variable which is initialized with value 1, and in conditional if we test the condition if I equals to 1, so it will return a true value. Now another is the conditional operators. Vivek, sometimes in real life situation we want to ask bit complicated question. For example, before going to trial for cricket, any student might wants to ask something like if I am able to delivering good over and if I am playing good stroke, then definitely I will be selected as a bowler and I will be selected as a batsman. To do this in Java, we use the conditional operator. Vivek, we have and, or, not operators as a conditional operator. So Vivek, let's take a look at the AND operator represented by double ampersand. So Vivek, assume there are two operand I and j. So with two operand there are four different condition. In first condition, if both I and j are false, then I and j return a false value. In second case, if I is false, j is true, then again I and j operation returns false value. Third case, if I is true and j is false, then again I and j returns false value. In last case, if both I and j are true, then I and j operation return true value. So Vivek, ampersand operator return only true when both left and right hand operand evaluate to true. Let's take an example. Here int I equals to 2 and another int j equals to 6. Then if I less than 1, ampersand j is less than 6. So in both the case false, so expression returns the false value. So Vivek, let's take a look at the OR example, and it is represented by double piping. Let A and B are two operand, then according to truth table, if both A and B are false, then A or B operation returns false value, and if A is false and B is true, then A or B operation return true value. Third case, if A is true and B is false, then A or B operation return true value. In last case, when both A and B are true, then A or B operation return true value. So OR operator returns only false value when both the operand are false. For example, int a equals to 2 and int b equals to 8. So if a is less than 1 or b is less than 6, so both are false, so complete expression return false value. Vivek, let's take a look at the NOT operator represented by exclamation mark. Let A is a operand, then according to truth table, one operand has only two conditions. When A is false, then not A gives a true value, and when A is true, then not A operation produce false value. Yes, sir. Vivek, in this class, we will cover the following conditional statement. First, if statement. Second, nested if statement. Third, if else statement. Fourth, if else if statement. And finally, switch case statement. First, if statement. It is the most simple decision making statement. It is used to decide whether a single statement or group of statement, that is block of statement, will be executed or not. Syntax of if statement. If condition is a boolean value, then a block of statement represented by the curly braces statement is executed if condition is true. Vivek, if we do not provide curly braces after if statement, then by default if statement will consider the immediate one statement to be the inside its block. For example, if condition statement 1 statement 2. So by default statement 1 is considered inside the if statement. Vivek, look the flow chart. When conditional if statement start, then first test the boolean condition, and when boolean condition become true, then body of if statement will execute. If the condition become false, then statement just below the body of if statement will execute. Vivek, I hope you clearly understand the conditional if statement. Now let's look some real life problem based on conditional if statement. Before starting, I want to request all my viewers, don't believe on theory blindly. You should try to implement all the theoretical concept using the coding. Friends, when you compiling and executing the problem, then you may face variety of errors, and when you solve that particular error then yourself, then actually you makes your own concept to handling that particular kind of errors. Friend, you should don't stay only on the given examples or some tutorials. You should reasoning yourself by taking some real life problem and try to find the possibilities of solutions. It just not help you only building your concept, but it gives you confidence for thinking and writing an algorithm for some complex problem. So friend, let's start. Vivek, let's see the some example of conditional if statement. So first open your text editor. So here I am using the Edit Plus text editor, and now start the writing your program. So first class, my class name is if test. So this is the class. Now the class body. So this is the class body. Under class, I'm going to declare the main method. So public static void main, and then string class, string, so variable name. So this is the main method. Is public because it is accessible by all the classes. Static because it is executed only once. And void, we need not to return from main method any string arguments. So now this is the main method block, and then first if statement, if boolean condition is true, boolean condition is true. So here boolean condition is true, then the immediate statement system.out.println statement 1. So Vivek, what will be the output here? So first save your program. Save. I am going to save this program on the desktop. Open text and write the name. So here the main method is available under if test class. So write the name if test, this is the class name, dot java. Now save your program, and now to compile your program, so open the command prompt. So window plus R cmd. Now this is my command prompt, and my folder is available on desktop. So first change directory, cd desktop, then open tech. So now we are under the open tech folder, and now write the compilation command javac, then file name if test dot java. So enter. As you can see, your program is successfully compiled. Now execute your program, java and class file. So if test, then enter. So you can see the statement 1 will be the output. What happened if the boolean condition become false? Then the immediate statement will not execute. So let's check here again. Compile your program. First you need to save your program again, save, and then compile. So again, now program is compiled and execute. Yes, you can see the immediate statement is skipped. So again, Control V. Now Vivek, can you tell me what will be the output here?
Sir, first statement will not execute because the boolean condition is false. So the statement second will be displayed.
Very good, Vivek. Let's check here. So statement 2 is executed. I want to remove this statement and int I equals to 2. Okay, Vivek. So first I am going to compile First save and then compile. Yes, compilation error. We have recently discussed, if you are not using the curly braces after the if statement, then the immediate statement must not be a declarative statement. So you can see here it is declarative statement which is not allowed here. Now I'm going to change here, place here a curly braces. I want to place here a curly braces. Curly braces. So, and here value of I equals to plus I. So can you guess what will be the output? Okay, let's see. So first I am going to compile the program. The program is successfully compiled. Now execute the program. So you can see here, Vivek, we didn't get any output. Why? The Boolean condition is false. So the if block statement will not execute because the Boolean condition is false. Now let's say Boolean condition become true. Boolean condition become true. Then what happened? Again compile your program. Program is compiled and execute the program. So you can get the value of I equals to 2. I want to place one more statement outside the if block and I want to disable this statement. It is the very important case. I disable, then value of I. What will happen? Then check the what will happen. Let's see here. Compile the program. You can see here cannot find symbol I. Why this error is appeared? Now listen very carefully. Here statement I is declared inside a block. So which type of block is? Instance block. Okay. So in my previous video, class object video, I have discussed in detail all type of data member of class like variables, method, constructor, instance block and static block. I have discussed already in details. So this variable I is a local variable for this block, so it cannot be directly accessed from outside the block. That's why we will get the error message here. So I hope, Vivek, it is clear.
Okay, sir, I understand.
Vivek, now remember the selection criteria for senior cricket team member. Here, for this case, the Boolean expression will be if trial score is greater than 8. First, I want to declare a variable trial score with type integer and then write the Boolean expression. So here Boolean expression is trial score is greater than or equals to 8. When trial score is greater than or equals to 8, this is Boolean condition. Then I want to display a message here. Okay, so whenever this boolean expression become true, then this message will be displayed. Save as, and if test1 dot java 1 dot java, and now compile the program. Test1 dot java. Yes, you can see trial score. What is cannot find symbol trial score? Yes, exactly. Case error. Now here should be a capital, so you need to change the case. Again compile the program. Variable type score might not have been initialized. So trial score. So first we need to initialize the value. Okay, now the initialize the value of trial score. So let's here I am going to place 5. If the trial score is 5, then what happened here? The boolean expression become false. Why? It will be true only when it is either greater than or equals to 8. If become false, then this block of statement will not executed. Is it clear? So you can display a message here also. This statement will not execute. You are not selected for senior cricket team. I want to change the class name test2. Class name is test2 and save as test2 dot java. Test2 dot java, and again java c test2 dot java. Program is compiled successfully, and now java if test2 enter. So you can see you are not selected for senior cricket team. Why? The boolean expression become false here, so the if block statement will not execute. Again, now if the test score become 9, test score become 9, then what happened? Save again, compile your program. Program is successfully compiled. You can say here you are selected for senior cricket team, you are not selected for. So first if block statement is executed, and then when control moves out from this block, then this statement will executed. If I change this statement into comment statement, then compile your program and execute. So you are selected for senior cricket team. So Vivek, I hope it is clear, and I want favor to all of you to help and support our team member. Please like and subscribe to the OpenTech Learning Classroom so that we can improve the quality of content and ensure the availability of content free of cost to all of the students who are unable to pay for such type of services. Thank you, friend.